everyone, and welcome to the All Things ITSM Global Podcast. We're coming to you from Service Management 2015 in Sydney. I'm Kirsty McGowan. I'm here with my co-host Suresh Dupee and Ivan McFarlane.
Hi.
And now we're talking with Kathryn Howard, also known as Catwoman.
Indeed.
You'll never get rid of that title, I'm afraid, Kathryn. You'll always be Catwoman to us.
I've embraced it. That's fine.
That's good. Now, so conference this year, you've been part of the organising team for the conference?
I have been, yeah. So it's been a very busy time. So we're just on day 2. We've got off to a flying start with 2 crackers of keynotes this morning. Just I can't believe people can talk so fast.
Oh, really?
So yeah, my brain's kind of exploding. But yeah, no, the conference is going extremely well this year. We have changed the format around a bit. So basically we got the message from our membership and our vendor members that the format that we had, although everyone loves it, was inaccessible because it was too long, too many streams, and and overall too expensive to do for everyone.
Right.
And people can't take that much time out. So we've shortened it, and we've made it punchier, and we've basically contracted it into a space. We're in a hotel this year. And so the sponsor stands, although there's still quite a number of them, they're smaller and they're in a compact space. And we're getting a lot of throughput. There's a lot of buzz on the floor, and we've got a really good attendance.
Great.
So
what are your numbers like this year then?
Well, as at a week ago, I was told there was 365. So there'll be a few more than that.
Yes.
So there's always late ones, but which is for per capita for Australia, that's actually
not too bad.
very well done. And we will be making a profit, which we're very pleased about.
That's always nice to get that bottom line.
Yes, absolutely. So we are actually very pleased with the outcome. So we've kept things that were definitely winners that people want. For instance, the pre-conference workshops. So that was on Wednesday, and they were quite well attended. And other things like Rob England's panel with the difference, the hypothetical.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I took part of that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we've been doing those, I think, for about 4 or 5 years now. So that's definitely a winner. And also today we'll be running the Ignite sessions. For people not familiar with that format, it's a short presentation format that is 20 slides that auto-advance every 15 seconds.
Right.
So Suresh is going to be doing one later today. You're first, I believe.
I'm not sure which version. You are the drill master, isn't it?
I am. I'm the Ignite Wrangler. So it's like a presentation on steroids. So it's a restrictive format that actually makes you distill your message right down, and it's very exciting for both the presenter. It's like a performance, and also for the audience. They really enjoy just watching that edginess because they actually feel for the presenter. They get involved because they realise that this presenter has no control over their deck. So Ivor's doing one too.
Indeed, for the first time, and I'm definitely feeling edgy. I'm certainly glad that I can watch Suresh and learn how to do it before I have to.
I'm doing for the first time as well. So
we've got a couple of first timers, but you guys will be fine. So seasoned presenters, it's a different format, but it's just like it gets you on your game.
So it's been interesting, and I've been watching ITSM of Australia only from last year, right? But one of the things that was really something very innovative to start with was the Twitter chat. I think Australia started with the Twitter chat series from last year, at least I know.
4 years?
4 years.
It's the 4th year.
And in fact, UK has started embracing that. The ITSM of UK has embraced
They've used you
Twitter
too,
chat.
Yes,
right?
I was actually really quite chuffed being asked by the UK to actually assist them in setting it up. And I actually ran their first 2 for them. I had to get up at 6 a.m. But yeah, so they've been very successful. The first year is our 4th year because Twitter was a little bit edgy, a bit newish 4 years ago. And I was on the committee, and I discovered a Twitter chat, just by surfing around the net on a completely different subject. And so I kind of, observed, and I thought, this is great. This is just wild. it's really an exciting and stimulating thing to do. And so I took it to the committee and said, hey, we can do this, a series of maybe 6, before, 6 weeks out from conference. We can take one of the keynotes or something, and, each week we can explore a different subject. And, more than half of the committee kind of looked at me and said, what? and after, a period of silence, it's like, what's it going to cost? And I was like, well, only my time. And I said, well, if it's an experiment, and if it fails, well, we just won't do that again.
Right.
But it's taken the world by storm. It actually put us on the map.
Yeah. Well, I participated in one this year.
Right.
I have to say I was a bit nervous about it because how do you keep up with
kind of a storm,
coming?
the Twitter storm.
But it was a lot of fun.
Well, I had exactly the same concerns, and I discovered that the answer is that you can't keep up. So just stop worrying about it.
You just answer what you can.
Yeah. Well, that's right, and let's just get caught up in the moment, and just it's a really fun thing to do. It's very in the moment, and we explore a different subject each week, and it's been great. And as I said, the UK followed our path.
Yeah, and in fact, one of the things which amazes me, particularly with ITSM of Australia, is the number of women on the board and active volunteers. I said, how do you get all these people? And we're just talking about a churnout, right? Even if someone is there, if someone steps down, there's a few more people jumping in.
Yeah.
What's the buzz? How is it possible?
We're a community. I think that's it. It's just we are a community that really enjoys each other's company,
right?
As well as being very passionate about service management.
Yeah, I mean, particular example of that, when I was running IPESC, we had a very good, powerful, contributory woman from New Zealand, and then she left, moved on to other things, and amazingly, they were replaced by somebody just as good, female from New Zealand, and we ran through 4 of them with Kirsty here. And I think one of the issues is that in other places, people go and then someone else comes in from scratch. That didn't happen in that role in that New Zealand, because they came in briefed and mentored by their predecessor every time.
Right.
And it was that continuity and that caring and passing on is something, again, maybe in the local cultures, but in other places, there isn't that handover. And I think the community spirit makes a big difference here.
Yeah, we do have, a considerable community in Australia in that. And you're right, the handover to, Kathryn Howard is stepping down from being chair, and Brad Bush has stepped up to be chair in Australia now. So, but Kathryn is still very involved. As I said, we actually enjoy each other's company.
I think it's a very similar culture to New Zealand, and I mean, we have a lot of fun. We get together. We only have face-to-face meetings a couple of times a year, but when we get together, we enjoy each other's company. We work hard, but we can have a lot of fun at the same time.
You certainly don't get that, which we've seen in other areas of the vice chair who's going to take over is just waiting for the chair to in order to do things differently. The opposite of continuity, you actually that deliberate discontinuity, going back and forward, and you don't get that from here.
A deliberate discontinuity. I like that.
See, it finds new terminologies every time we get it. So the intelligent disobedience is about it. Just tell about that one, Ivor, because a lot of people have been asking about this intelligent disobedience.
Well, it's not my idea. I stole it from the guide dog communities, and it's just applying it on here. But it's actually much easier to look at the opposite of intelligent disobedience, which is stupid obedience.
Yes, we see a lot of that.
Which we see an awful lot of. And I'm doing the presentation this afternoon. There's a white paper coming out on the Fresh Service site.
Oh, great.
Hopefully. It's written and done. It's just a question of getting it posted up there. It should be there today.
Oh, cool.
So,
okay.
I'm really looking forward to that presentation. Actually, I haven't heard you chat about it, but not. Is this the first time you've actually presented on it?
This is the first time I've done that. Will have done the presentation.
I'm looking forward to it.
Repeat show already booked in Denmark in October.
Oh,
great, fantastic.
So,
I won't be in Denmark this year, but I'll certainly be listening very carefully today.
I look forward to doing it. I'm looking forward to having done it because I believe the next thing is a drink.
Yes, because
Which brings us back to the social community.
Yes.
Last night's dinner was a real cracker.
Last night's dinner was great. You mean the conference has been a lot of fun, as it always is.
Yeah, it is. We do have a good time.
Yeah, I believe the entire conference actually moved itself to the bar last night. It looked like the entire conference had
that was
taken
it because,
over.
I mean, one of the things that the conference has lost coming from 3 days to 2, as the UK did, is that first night of networking drinking.
Yes.
And that, to me, was always the very best part of the
Yeah.
conference. And if it was up to me, I'd lose the gala dinner and keep the informal networking night. But what was great last night was there seemed a lot of people, as we talked, bursting through doors and speaking with their feet, they actually decided they wanted an informal networking, and we're damn well going to have one.
Yeah.
And
So we
200 people descended on the bar to create it, and that was a really good time.
Yeah, it was. It was a very, very fun evening.
Yeah. So there will be a huge debrief
Yes.
after this conference, but look, I'm only getting positive feedback from people, so
Yeah.
Great.
which is great.
Oh, very good.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm sure we
thanks.
could find
Yeah.
some negative feedback, but
Yeah.
we'll keep that
Excuse
quiet.
me. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Kathryn. It's been, as always, a great pleasure chatting
so
to you,
much.
and well done.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely well
you've-
done.
And
You've
thank
pulled
you
it out
to
of the
all my
box.
friends.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure.
Okay.